Hello there, friend. You're about to enjoy an excellent Snaps game recap as me and Aaron tell you everything you need to know about the game of the title. Hope you enjoy. Let's talk Texas A&M, the Longhorns going into an absolutely insane Kyle Field and finding a way to win like they have every game this year with an elite defense, man. Texas defense statistically has been one of the best in the entire country all year long. Now, have we still maybe haven't seen them against a great offense, but it doesn't matter because they have absolutely dominated everybody that they played pretty much, and this Saturday was no different.
I think they're the true definition of like passing the eye test and continuing to prove they are elite. I think this is the best team in America. If Quinn, and I thought Quinn played a good game. I thought he played one of the better games he's played this season. Like that is the toughest environment in college football against a good defense and a multiple defense. And the pick sucked. I mean, the pick six, the ball got tipped. I mean, that's just like, it is what it is. You know, the fumble too. I mean, the dude just hits it absolutely perfect. So, people can point, he turned the ball over twice again. I'm like, those were not as egregious as like the Georgia game turnovers. Like to me, that was like,
that's fair.
A little bit of luck, a little bit unfortunate for him, the way the ball kind of bounced for both those plays. But to look at Texas and say, like, we've said all year it's elite defense. That is an elite defense. They're running the ball better. The Wisner guy has been dominant for the past 3 weeks. They got their guy. They're the elite at receiver. And like I said, it looked like Quinn, to me, proved a lot playing on the road in that environment against that defense. Like I said, probably one of the more consistent games he's played all year. So I don't know. Like I said, I look at Texas to me as I think they're the best team in America. I said it early in the season. They had obviously the big boo-boo versus Georgia. And Quinn's kind of been a little erratic. But if you get a good Quinn, not even an elite Quinn, just a good Quinn Ewers, is that not the best team in college football?
Well, no. I mean, it goes back to what we said in that Arkansas game, right? Like that wasn't a bad win because ultimately it was a dominant defensive, like we said, like the offense, Steve Sarkisian can always come up with a winning game plan for that offense and those weapons. It may not be the most high flying best offense in the country, but like when the defense leads in the way that it does, if you're telling me that the Quinn Ewers side of the ball is the weak side of the ball, that's Steve Sarkisian. That's a pretty good place to be.
I agree.
And I mean, I mean, think about Sarkisian from a play calling standpoint in this game. I mean, says, you know what, the stadium, this is a toughness check. We think we're bigger and stronger. Let's run it. I mean, you end up running the ball 47 times for 5 yards a carry, compared to 34 for 102 for A&M. I mean, that's big brother, bro, and that sucks for A&M fans because I know, but you knew A&M was doomed from the second that cannon didn't go off on game day. Did you see that?
No,
that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. So they had the cat out there, Pat McAfee's there. They do the sword thing, they do the fire motion, and the cannon didn't fire. And then the cadets are scrambling. Looking awkward, scrambling. McAfee feels awkward. He's like, "Is he name's gonna lose?" Like it's just, it was an all-time bad moment.
And I know everyone, because I have Georgia fans texting me the entire game, like, "Who do we want to win? Who do we want to win?" And like all my family text, like, "Who do we want to win? Who would we rather face next week?" And I was like, I would rather face A&M. I do not want to face Texas again. I don't think A&M's, and everyone's like, "Oh, but we're so scared of a mobile quarterback. We're so scared of a mobile quarterback." I'm like, yeah, I agree. Marcel's legs is a weapon.
Bro, who's ever saying they want to play A&M over Texas is overthinking things. They're overthinking that. They're overthinking.
No. They were saying they would rather play Texas over A&M because they were scared of Marcel's legs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're saying they want. Oh, yeah, that's insane. That's insane.
Yes,
sorry if I didn't say that. That's insane.
I'm like, no. Marcel does not have the dudes around him. Like he does, and he's not Jalen. Like he's a great runner, and like don't take the LSU game for what is the norm, because LSU's defense, obviously we've seen is really bad against quarterback run, but they don't have receivers at A&M. And then like the running game is obviously not the same without Le'Veon Moss there. So like they just don't have weapons.
They lost their best player.
Yeah, it's a one-man show. It's a Marcel has to run for 100 yards if they're going to win the football game. and he's a redshirt freshman. That's not going to happen consistently. Texas was going to win this game. The defense was going to do what the defense did. It just came down to, could Quinn play good football? He did. They won the game. It was an easy win. That game was never in doubt in my mind. Even after the pick six, that game was never in doubt.
Yeah. For the score being kind of relatively close, you're right. It was kind of a strangling of a game from Texas. And in that environment, again, love the game plan from Sark.
Yes.
We think we're bigger and tougher. You got to go on the road, guys. Again, football cliches. What travels? Two things travel, Aaron. What is it?
Run game, defense.
Bam. There you go. There you go.
If Sark wanted to put up another, if Sark wanted to put, and once again, they had 2 turnovers, like fluky turnovers inside the 10-yard line. Like if Sark wanted to put up 25 to 30, he could have. I think Sark was like, let's just win this game, get it over with, and move on to the SEC championship game. Like,
yeah,
the score does not indicate how dominant of a win that was.
I agree. Good on Texas, man. Horns up. And
yeah.
We sit in, we all tried to be like, oh, Texas, just wait till you get in the SEC. And literally, it's crazy. Who could have seen it coming? NIL happens right before Texas finally joins the SEC, and they just rocket ship to the top. And now they're in the SEC championship, their first year in the conference, and now these Texas fans are going to be like, oh, it's easy. I know we couldn't win the Big 12, but here we are already in the SEC championship. I mean, what if Texas wins the SEC championship in year 1? Ugh.
I think they are going to win the SEC championship in year 1.
They're going to be insufferable.
Oh.
I'm actually just thinking about this now for the first time. This might, I don't, do I have to cheer for Georgia now? I don't even know, dude.
I think you have to.
I mean, you know me, both these teams feel like coastal elites to me, but probably a little less Georgia.
I think Texas is well situated for this new era of college football.
Yeah.
I think they are, and it's proving. That's a big win. Big win for Sark.
Texas. Oh, well, I'd say that was informative and fun. If you agree, please hit the like button, sub, and we'll see you next time for some more snaps.